creased when you said the Chris Brown lyric with hurricane on it. It's hurricane on it.
We had loads of messages about that, you know.
Jodie, it's nothing to do.
How the hell does Chris Brown know hurricane?
Live
I'm going to
hurricanes
rescue my whole family from sharks.
Can you imagine? It's in the pub afterwards. Just that's sure I got bit by a shark when I saved my entire family.
Hilarious.
But if you're this guy going to the pub and your missus goes, "What about that time you left me?" In the
I'm a flip-flop.
Yeah. You kind of think that you want one thing and then you get it and then you don't. Because of the kids, usually.
Yeah, true.
That's very true.
Sorry, Vic.
Guys, you know we promised to reveal Ross if we hit that 100,000 mark on our subscribers. We're still not there. So you clearly don't want to see Ross as much as you say you do.
Yeah, hit subscribe. It helps and you can see Ross.
Hello and welcome to the Therapy Couch with me, Abby Clancy.
Me, Peter Crouch.
Maggie and our Ross. Hello.
Cat Maggie's in there as well.
Yeah, guys, you might have noticed that we're in a new set. I could not take you coming into my lounge every week, destroying the place. You put a dint in my couch.
Yeah, two of them. Yeah.
And I've cleared out the top floor and we're up here.
Mm-hmm.
It's good up here, isn't it? I like it. It's away from everyone. Except I've got a bush in my ear at the moment.
You love a little bush in your ear.
Not partial.
And on your top lip as well, by the looks of things.
I know.
Yeah, all right. We have got to reference the fact that I have got a moustache at the moment. It's November. It's for a good cause.
It's for a good cause, but what's not a good cause is snogging someone who's just had a packet of quavers and has got a dead rat on his top lip and tries to kiss you. So there's not been much snogging going on.
I was because I forget. I don't really
look in the mirror.
Not that often, no. So, but I forget I've got it. I've seen people double take it a few times.
I actually don't look in the mirror that much, bizarrely, contrary to what people think.
Yeah. So yeah, I forget, and then so when I've eaten, I need to be more respectful, is what I say. Be more aware of if I'm eating quavers to make sure I've washed my tap.
You shouldn't be eating quavers anyway. You know there's a fact that there's more bacteria in a human beard than on a dog.
I find that hard to believe.
I find that hard
it's
to believe.
True. Honest to God.
I'm a clean person.
Yeah, you're very
you say
clean.
that like about your mobile phone compared to like a toilet seat or something like that, a remote control in the house.
I could lick my toilet seat, it's that clean.
Oh, I'm going to hold you to that.
It literally is.
It
literally is.
Seat. Jesus Christ.
It is.
That's absolutely disgusting. I'd rather lick this tash.
I wouldn't. Can I just Google?
You hold on. Let's just rewind. Would you rather lick the toilet seat than my tash?
Yeah.
What?
I don't want to lick your tash.
Well, you'd rather lick a toilet seat?
I'd lick your lips. I don't want to lick your...
Why not?
Because it's just the rogue wispy hairs that are over the lip. Can't you just trim them?
Yeah, I can trim them. Yeah, I'm quite new to it. So anyone with a tash, Tom Selleck, someone like that, get in touch.
Tash maintenance. I like a tash though. Pete, I was fuming. Pete come home from football the other day and he said he did the football with Joe. And Pete was like, I was getting a lot of love for the tash today. And I was like, oh yeah, who from? And he said, a few of the school mums text Joe.
Whatever.
And said they were digging it. And I was just like, well, definitely not.
Well, listen, there's a market out there.
You look like an 80s porn star.
Someone
Village
said
people.
An 80s cop.
Yeah.
We could add cops to the list. Vikings, cops, cowboys.
Would you, like an 80s cop? Would that excite you? Yeah.
Cops and robbers. Cops and knobbers.
Miami Vice.
Talk about 80s cop. A friend of mine, David Beckham, sent me these sunglasses.
You're delighted with these? Every time he...
Humble brag, by the way. A friend of mine, David Beckham.
I know.
So I listen to Eyewear by David Beckham.
I'm just a bit pissed off that Victoria didn't send me any. I love her new collection.
Yeah.
Victoria, if you're listening. I've actually just bought a Victoria Beckham fair coat.
Really?
Faux fair coat. Is
this complete
divine.
the look of the tash?
Fuck
I love them.
Let's have a look. You look good to me. The glasses look good.
Listen,
every time Pete goes to the airport, buys pairs of sunglasses, and he never looks at the brand, and every time
talked about this. That's why he said
David Beckham. But yeah, no, you look hot in them.
Yeah. So anyway, you know, I mentioned it and he sent me some. So
But that'll be it.
thought I'd let you know.
Just want some more.
I am
Keep 'em
running out. Just to let you know, Ab wants the entire Victoria Beckham collection, and I'd like the entirety of the eyewear. Please.
I would love that. I would love that. In fact, to be honest, I bought a lot of Victoria Beckham. I absolutely love.
I just think it's because he's seen something like stylish in me and thought, you know, he'd look good in my glasses. We're both style icons, aren't we?
Yeah, he wears
We're
a lot of
sporting a cardigan
cardigans.
today.
Style icon. Well, I think you're a style icon,
Thanks,
and
mate.
I like the tash. Just don't
Yep.
kiss me when you've had quavers.
So that's your weekly wine shot at the Block P? Any
No,
weekly-
that's not my weekly wine.
Is it not?
No.
Oh, that's...
So today we're talking about Christmas parties, Christmas do's,
Yeah.
do's and don'ts. And you know, before we started the pod, you were like, "Have you got anything planned?" I was like, "Funny you should say that because I haven't." But Pete, on the other hand, I'm just going to go through my diary now.
Come on, babe. This is too much now.
So, okay,
See,
what day
I
are we
could come
today?
back with loads of stuff, but I'm just gonna
Let it
Be
wash
the
over
bigger
you.
person.
Let it
Here's
wash
me
over-
getting my vein up. Pete's on a shindig with the guys. I thought Pete would my varicose vein on my leg. I thought Pete would drop me off, pick me up, nurse me, but no, he's playing golf with Barry.
Body off EastEnders.
No,
Oh.
another Barry. Then he's going
most
drinks
of
at
it's
the
work. So like
drinks at the golf
work
club,
is
drinks at the
included
golf
schmoozing.
club.
It's schmooze. It's part of it's the season.
boys' Christmas drinks,
There's two
drinks at the
Christmas
golf
drinks.
club, paddle,
Mm.
and mine is dropping the kids off at tennis, dropping the kids off at football, picking the kids up from school, vein operation.
That's not even included in my day. Like I don't, you know, I'll drop off and pick up like I'm doing today.
What do you mean it's not included in your day?
Well, that's not what I.
No, I'm just saying there's nothing else in the diary for me. I've got wreath making.
There is, but I'm
I've got
just gonna be
wreath
the bigger
making on
person.
Thursday.
Have you not been to that already? I thought I saw that one of those on the front door.
Yeah, but I didn't make them.
Oh,
London event florist made my wreaths,
oh,
but I'm making my own.
just for the shits and gigs.
It's like a little thing that us school mums do. You know, while you're pissing it up in the golf club, I'll be.
What's your obsession with me not enjoying the golf club?
No, I love
What?
you to enjoy the golf club.
You keep-
It
all
makes
you
me
do is
happy
whine
when you're
about it.
happy. It's only the fact that I would love to see in there, babe, we're going shopping. I'm going to buy you a nice Victoria Beckham dress. I'm going to take you out for a...
You're dying to get one, aren't you?
Just in case you're listening back.
I'm joking. And just like a lovely meal, just Pete and I. We haven't done anything, just us. Like we've done a few group things.
There is lots of group things in there for me and you.
I'm just going to end up having to go out with Nick. He tried to set up a group
Did he?
party with all our friends who are all couples. It's only me and Nick going, and we made a poll who's available on these 2 nights, and me and Nick both ticked both dates. So it's fine. Me and Nick will have a cracking night.
All right, well, you go and enjoy it. I'll be at the golf club if you need it.
Anyhow.
That's not true. There's plenty of time for special events.
Okay, well, if you
me and you, I'll make sure it happens. You know,
I'd like to do a little Bicester Village.
definitely. I think we should do a little London day out as well. Maybe even stay over. You know, I think that's what we should do.
Yeah.
Thing is though, like I suggest these things. Like we went to the cinema the other day, and the cinema's 3 miles up the road.
Yeah.
And we're sitting in there. She goes, "Oh, I miss the kids." We're
don't know,
away
I
from them for 2 hours. You know what I mean? So like all these is like you
just,
can give it like we'll go.
I just don't like leaving them. Like every single day off I've got is just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's see
Sophia,
Gladiator.
I went to see Wicked as well.
Oh yeah, we'll chat about that. So I kind of know what you mean, Peg. You are a bit like that, Abby.
I know,
quite
but
You
hard.
flip flop.
Jack, I'm a flip-flop.
Yeah, you kind of think that you want one thing and then you get it and then you don't because of the kids usually.
Yeah, true.
That's very true.
Sorry, Peg.
He really has given up on me.
I adore you.
You really
I
have
adore
given
you.
up.
I am begging
We've
you
had a
to...
tough week. I'll be honest. We've had a
I'm
tough
begging
week.
you to... I just want some quality time, just you and me. I want to date you again.
Okay.
Watch this space.
Watch this space.
Pete, any weekly wines? Plenty by the sound of it.
It's just been a stressful week. Our kids have just turned feral overnight.
Now, my weekly wine is about the doorbell. It's just relentless.
Can we change it?
Like, what can we not do a thing where you just, like your phone just buzzes or something? Like that, it reverberates around the house.
It does.
It's a horrible
And it's
noise.
And it
it's
sets
like
Jeffrey
a
off as well.
screech.
No, I was
Jeffrey scares the life out of you. Shout.
I was actually
barking.
thinking about this last night. We were watching that film, A Man Called Otto. We watched it for like 5 minutes.
Tom
We were
Hanks?
asleep. Yeah, Tom Hanks. But he set us an alarm, 5:58, and he opened his eyes and the alarm went off at 6 a.m. And it was a horrible sound. Why are doorbells and alarms a bad mood provoker?
Yeah,
That's so true.
It is, yeah.
Because also the dogs start barking, then you go, no, and you have to shout.
And then you're just like-
then the whole house is shouting.
Mm.
It needs to be more calm. And because our doorbell goes every 5 minutes, it's every 5 minutes, isn't it?
I know.
It's got to stop or go or something.
Well, it's a good job, Claire. I sent Pete a list of all like the kids' Christmas presents that he didn't order, so that you can thank Claire for the doorbell ringing because she did the orders. Like to say, my Apple Pay things doesn't work. I don't know how to register it.
Aye. Yeah.
No,
that
it
old chestnut.
doesn't. No, even on Pete's card, it doesn't. Like there's something wrong with it. So I sent them to Claire, who's efficient as hell, and hence the doorbell every 2 seconds because I'm.
It's a little bit too much, the doorbell, like, especially around this time. I don't know, there's so much going on. I mean, I came home the other day and there's like 10 women in the house. Well,
We had facials. We had a facial day. My friend Katie Bishop, she came round and we got all the girls together and we all did a little bit of a.
I'm going to
Happy
live
day.
up here, I think. This room here is just
Calming.
very calming. Apart from this bush in my face, this is perfect for me.
That couch looks comfy AF as well, by the way.
Yeah, well, this
Very
is new. This is from Sofa Club. My friend Katie's business. And I was speaking to her and the next day she had it delivered for me. I know.
I need friends
Fantastic.
like Katie.
I know. Everyone needs friends like
Handy that.
Yeah.
Because, it's good up here now, isn't it?
Yeah, and I just
Well,
think
I am going to
it's,
live up here.
there's no disruption to the house now. We won't hear the doorbell. It's just calm. And yet, when we have a fight, you can live here.
I'm happy, yeah. This will do me. You just come in for the pod every now and then.
The only thing,
Slip some dinner
because
under
of
the
the
door.
roof, because your head's going to move, you're definitely banging your head at some point, on here, aren't you?
Yeah,
As soon as you
knock
stand
some
up from that
sense into-
couch, I'm thinking you're going to try your head.
Potentially, yeah.
Because we're in the eaves.
In the eaves.
We're in the eaves. So have we got any audience wines?
Yes, we have, yeah. Hi, everyone. I was listening to your trip to Italy about the wild boars.
Oh, I wish I was there.
I have a long story. When me and my husband were away, we had decided to take our 2 children, 7 and 9, to go diving. We jumped in the water and everything was amazing until someone shouted shark.
No.
Fuck that.
We turned around and could see them. I am holding on to the children for dear life while keeping an eye on the 2 sharks.
No way.
My daughter isn't a strong swimmer, so I began to look around for my husband to help. Then I hear him from the boat. Swim, swim, swim.
Oh, that's divorce.
He had got himself to the boat, then got himself on the boat whilst I'm left to get myself and our children back on my own. When I asked him what on earth he was doing afterwards,
Fight or flight?
he said he thought he would be able to get us back to the boat safely if you could guide us. Me and the children never let him live it down. Lizzie.
That is hilarious.
Wow.
I wonder where they were.
Jeez.
When we were in the Maldives, they had like this hammock in the middle of the sea
Yeah.
and it was beautiful. And we had to swim out to it. And we got there and then we saw a shark.
Oh,
Just the fin.
God.
But Sophia is the most incredible swimmer.
Yeah.
She just swam. It was about that big, wasn't it?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a little
not gonna
thing,
kill
you know
you,
what I mean? And they're just reef sharks, aren't
But
they?
I was
So
on the
you see them
hammock for
quite a
about
lot.
4
Yeah.
hours.
Sorry?
I stayed on the hammock for
Yeah,
like 4
yeah.
hours.
She wouldn't get on that. So I think she was
Burnt
waiting for the
alive.
tide to come in.
Burnt alive I was. So just, but I think, I remember when I kicked, we actually went swimming with sharks there in the Maldives also. And there was probably about 50 sharks and they were about 4 meters long.
Yeah.
And
Unreal.
and you had to jump off the boat. Pete jumped in, Bobby
It's
Zamora.
amazing, yeah. They're like what are they?
Nurse sharks, are they?
They're basically their teeth are in their throat, so they've got a big kind of open mouth.
Oh, okay.
I think if you put your hand in their mouth, I think you could be in trouble.
Yeah.
But they're not
Do
like
that?
yeah, they're
like Jaws.
but they're big sharks.
Yeah.
But Scott was like and ahhing whether to go in. He was sitting on the back of the boat, and
Oh,
I
Scott.
just and I just kicked him in.
We've got the video. It's one of the funniest things ever. She's going, "Go on, Scott," and he's just kind of dipping his toe in and saying, "I'm not sure they're big." You know?
I just went,
I've just
douche.
pushed. I've never seen anyone flap so much.
Oh, mate, I bet he was fuming with that.
Fuming.
Well, but it was an amazing experience.
But I think if we were in that situation, you definitely wouldn't run away.
No, I wouldn't.
You'd
no
attack
way.
a shark for us.
I'd like to think so.
You would.
No, I think I'd. You got to take one for the team. I think. Take a leg for the team.
See this scar? This is when I rescued my whole family from sharks.
Can you imagine? It's in the pub afterwards. Just that's where I got bit by a shark when I saved my entire family.
Hilarious.
But if you're this guy going to the pub and your missus goes, "What about that time you left me in the ocean?"
Do you know what? It's
all right
you
saying
don't know
it's all
how
right
you-
saying and saying in that position, and then you go, "Fuck that, I'm out of it."
It's like fight or flight. You don't know until you're in that position what you're going to do.
No, I've got a good idea what I'd
But
do.
I've been in some serious situations before where you should run, and I've ran towards danger just because like this motherly uber protector comes out in me
Yeah.
and I have to protect.
Yeah, but sometimes like the best form of it is like
Do you
get
remember we
away
nearly
from the situation.
remember that guy tried to nick our car?
Yeah,
And I was 9 months pregnant, ran up the road. Pete ran away. I ran up to him. I was like, what are you doing?
Pete ran away.
Pete ran down the hill. I ran up at 9 months pregnant. And I was like, what are you doing?
So hold on, he was in our car and I ran away. Is
You
that what
did.
you said? Is that what you're going to say?
And he was like, this is what I do. And he went, well, I haven't taken anything yet. I was like, that's my car. And he was like, but this is what I do.
This is
And
my
I was
job.
like, are you messing? And I was having a row
That's
with
just me.
some guy who was just going to nick my car.
The fact that you used like running up to him like that is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, in hindsight, it wasn't the most sensible thing because, car, who cares?
materialistic stuff in it. You can change
But,
that.
It was mental though. When we got over there, and I was like, that's just what I do. Well, you fucking do it somewhere else then, dude.
Naughty. Any more audience lines?
Yes. That was outrageous, that. I've got a weekly shine here. Dear Abbey, I found the pod while sorting out the mountain of clothes that were washed on the spare bed. My friend is Scouse, and listening to you and Ross is like being with her and her family. You and Peter are hilarious. I was listening to your podcast in my garage gym at 5:30 a.m. before work, and you were discussing your Agent Provocateur advert. So naturally, I had to YouTube it. I'm 5'3" woman with a bum and boobs.
Woo!
Growing up in the 90s, noughties, where Kate Moss was the beauty standard and saying nothing tastes as good as skinny feels, I've always struggled with my body image. More now than ever as a mother to a 17-month-old. But your advert has made me realise how incredible the female body is.
Yeah.
You've had 4 children, 4. The strain that puts on your body and the mental health, seeing the changes. Yet you look insane. I'm a huge believer in women empowering other women.
Me
and
too,
your
sister.
advert has helped me with that. You said on the pod, you don't have to have the body of a 20-year-old anymore and felt self-conscious. You shouldn't. Your body is better than a 20-year-old. You're incredible. Love the pod. Hopefully you'll reveal Ross at some point. Love, Sophie from Leeds.
Oh, that's lovely. That is the reason I did that ad. And it's been, met with such positive feedback. But I we should be confident as women and we should support each other. And, it doesn't matter how old you are, how many kids you are, we should love ourselves. And I know it's easier said than done because I'm the first one to complain and moan about myself. But, my friend Lucinda said something the other day and I was like, she said, I was stressing about something. She said, I'm too blessed to be stressed. And I thought, what a great saying.
Add that to the book.
Add that to the book. But yeah, I just thought, too blessed to be stressed. Like, don't worry about stupid
You're
things.
full of quotes, you aren't you, babe?
I know, but I love that one.
Too blessed to be stressed. Seriously, why don't you listen to these quotes?
I am. No, I am. I'm
You
trying.
say them and don't actually take.
No, I am.
That's a good quote.
It's a good quote.
Got
It's a
your
good
health, got your
quote.
family, got your happiness.
Exactly
you're
that. I'm not talking materialistic things. I'm just talking about health, kids, happiness.
I say this to you all the time. Like,
but I am not
that is
you.
my philosophy. But what I'm saying is, you've just said it yourself.
I know.
Like, you should try and feel that.
I do. I do. You're just a completely different breed than me.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, what is the point of stressing? Like, what are we stressing over? Things that, in the grand scheme of things.
No, I do
things to be
agree, but
stressed
you can't apply that to absolutely everything in life. Like, you can't work. Like,
I think you can.
well,
But because I think it's not the end of the world. There's bumps in the road every single day, and if you get yourself worked up about those bumps, you're gonna have a bad day every day.
Yeah, true that.
That can be your next tattoo. Your first tattoo.
I haven't got any tattoos.
Too blessed to be stressed.
I'm
Pete's
gonna
got
get it
super
tattooed on my
Pete's got
forehead so
super
you can
colour.
see it every day, right above the tash. I reckon that'll just wind you up even
I
more.
think we should get a
Shut
tattoo.
up with that quote.
It was so funny. It was so funny yesterday. We were having an argument,
Yeah.
and I was trying to find an emoji with a hat on,
No, yeah.
but I couldn't. So,
Party.
like, I basically just the typical arguments that families have, where the kids are playing up. I want us to
I
stay.
think you did.
I want us to stay solid together.
Yeah.
And set some we need to reset our boundaries. Like, sit, because I'm like, guys, come sit and eat your dinner, and they're like, no. Come do your homework, no. Come brush your teeth, no. So we need to stay united and be like, right, these are the rules. So me and Pete had a big row about it.
Yeah.
And I said, oh,
We're only
Pete was
just
like,
able to
that's
talk
it.
about this.
Pete's like, oh, that's it. Like, just turned into a complete 1-year-old. So I was like, you're such a baby. And he was like, you're the baby. You're the one who was sticking your middle finger up behind your mum's back. so then I just sent him a thumbs up emoji.
Got it here. Thumbs up, right? So I said, say, she thumbs up. Then it carried on a little bit. Then I said, thumbs up, you're the baby. That's embarrassing, right? so then she texts back the one wink
Like
with
this?
the tongue out, and that one, and the okay one. Like, that was it. And I went, oh, do you know what?
I knew you threw your phone at the wall at that point.
No, I was seething. But I just put the phone down and just said, no.
It was also funny though.
Don't
That
get
is
involved.
the Al thing one with the okay. That
The
is
okay.
great. Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay,
great.
mate,
Well
yeah.
done.
I'm going to live in the loft. I hate you. Great.
God, I bet you were half laughing sending them emojis though.
I was laughing my head
yeah,
off.
you should have definitely done the hat one.
I couldn't find an emoji with a hat on.
Any more weekly
Sure.
wides?
No more weekly wines. We're wined out.
This
got an
is
audience
amazing.
one.
This one here, Jodie. So I've never felt older. Do you
You've
remember-
never felt older?
Yeah. Do you remember when we said the Chris Brown lyric, Harry Kane on it?
Yeah.
Do you know what? So love the pod. I just creased when you said the Chris Brown lyric with Harry Kane on it. It's Hurricane on it.
We had loads of messages about that,
Jodie, it's nothing to do with
How the hell does Chris Brown know Harry Kane?
If Harry Kane's in this tune.
I will put a hurricane on it.
It's a hurricane.
Well, did he call Harry Kane the hurricane?
They should do.
They should.
They should do.
It's fast, isn't
Way
it?
he's playing. Oh, it's unbelievable. See his hat trick the other day?
Yeah.
No.
He deserves a Chris Brown lyric. That's what I'm saying.
That's so funny.
Oh, I can't believe that. Shit, I really thought I was down with the kids.
It's like when Peter Kay was doing the song lyrics. Somebody staple the vicar.
Do you remember when Sean, with Everything But the Girl? Because
And
I'm a shoe. He thought I'm a shoe.
And I'm a shoe. And
I was
I'm a
like-
shoe. No, that was Jason. Jason
like,
loves a
I'm a
little
shoe.
wrong lyric.
I was like, why are you singing
I'm a shoe. I miss you.
Yeah.
Fucking
And
dope.
I'm a shoe. What tune that is, by the way?
And what would you say the next
I really
bit?
wanna
'Cause
get to Ibiza.
Deserts
Then
miss
I
the
miss
rain.
you, like the deserts miss the rain. Yeah.
Because some people
And I
say
miss you.
something like, I'm like something mystery.
Oh,
Yeah,
like the
like
desert's mystery or something.
Mystery.
Like, yeah. Oh yeah.
Like the deserts miss the rain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Deserts miss the rain.
Yeah.
Any more?
I can only think of Staple the Vicar.
He said, yes, that pork pie one, doesn't he? Dun-dun-dun-dun, pork pie. You know what I'm
What was
talking
that one?
Pork pie. It's the only bit I can remember.
There's loads of them. Do you love a wrong lyric?
Yeah, I say the wrong lyrics a lot.
Yeah.
All the time, but then you know that every single lyric to Candy Shop, 50 Cent.
I like you lick the lollipop.
So how was the rest of your week last week, guys? You were going to Winter Wonderland or something last time we spoke.
We went to Harry Potter, didn't we?
Oh, we went to
yeah,
Harry
that was
Potter
it.
World.
How was that?
Sensational.
Okay.
Effing-sational.
Wow.
It was the best place. It was so interesting. You know, God, the imagination that has gone into that book.
It is amazing.
The detail.
We've watched the films.
We've been watching them now.
recently.
We have Harry Potter night on a Wednesday
Oh, that's good.
with the kids. And
good.
it's just, but you know, the talent that has gone into making every single aspect of that movie, the prosthetics, the sets, you know, just the story in general, it was mind blowing. And, you know, now when we obviously went there with the kids and then watching the movie and we sat in that actual chair.
Yeah.
We walked up that.
The actual sets.
Yeah.
So what was amazing was like you get behind the scenes and they explain kind of the CGI aspect of it, the
wigs,
masks, the wigs,
prosthetics.
outfits. All of it was so interesting, and the kids kind of took a real interest in like how the film was made.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like felt like they were learning like whilst kind of
It was magnificent.
having fun.
Techniques and all that.
Yeah,
behind it,
yeah. Like Sophia couldn't believe it. She was like, "Oh my god!" Like, so when they zoom in on like Hogwarts and all that, there was some of it was like a model,
miniature. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then they've got a green screen behind, and that actual thing, so they can recreate the kind of
Stars or
all
whatever,
the
yeah.
the mountains and
Yeah.
It was
So amazing.
it was sensational. If anyone listening gets the chance to go,
yeah, it's well worth.
well
Is it that one in Watford? Is it the one in Watford?
Yeah, it's
Harry
basically
Potter
Warner
World
Brothers
or something?
Studios. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, but absolutely sensational. The kids absolutely loved it, and now they're hooked on
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. I'll be honest, we weren't big into it before, were we?
No.
Watched it a couple of times, but the kids weren't that bothered.
Yeah.
But now they're like, in.
Well into it.
Yeah, because it is so amazing.
I thought Liv would have been a way better Hermione than Hermione.
Really.
Yeah.
Well, she's about 20 years too young.
No, I know, but now I'm just saying.
Oh. Martin, yeah.
It's just fabulous. I like Ron Weasley the best. He's gorgeous, isn't he? Gorgeous little boy.
Just great kind of ideas in it, isn't there?
Ideas.
Did they have like a Diagon Alley and all the butterbeers and all
Yeah.
that palaver, like proper setup?
Everything
I've been dying to go there.
you could sit on the broom and you know the green screen and look like you're flying. All the masks, wigs, costumes. You know, walking up the little alley with all the owls in the cages, the sweet shops, but every single detail. It's mind blowing.
Was it?
Absolutely mind blowing.
Was really, really good.
Phenomenal.
I met Ronnie Wood there as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, I was quite pleased with
Bumped
that.
Yeah,
into
the
him?
kids are like, saw some YouTuber, and I'm like, kids, that's Ronnie friggin' Wood. Forget the YouTubers. Like, they were like, oh my God, Mom, look who it is. And we were like,
I
look who
said that
that
fella was
is.
in the Rolling Stone.
He's a Rolling Stone kid. You doesn't get
Yeah.
better than that.
I had a photo of him. He's
Did
a
you?
lovely fella.
You fangirled him?
Yeah.
Nice. I appreciate that.
He was a top man as well. Really good fella, yeah.
And we
you
saw
had-
our Jamie Winston, who's in
Did you?
the AP
Oh.
ad. I saw Jamie like 3 times last week.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And you had some of the big news, P. You with the boys on the weekend.
Oh yeah, I took the boys to the first game, didn't I? It was brilliant.
So Pete took the boys with their little friend from school to
Yeah.
watch the Liverpool game at Southampton, and they were standing right at the side of the pitch and shouting Mo Salah, and Salah waved to them, and it was really.
Made
Pete
their
said
day.
he was nearly crying. It was so emotional because the kids were so happy.
They were shouting Salah, Salah.
But I was like,
Ah.
I was like, Pete, like, because Pete was like in the main crowd, and I was like, didn't anyone recognize? He said everyone recognized me, and I was like, but how? Because look, and he sent me this picture, and I was crying. I don't know if you could see that.
Oh my God, Pete, you look like an ultra.
So for anyone listening, he's
like
got a
an
bubble
ultra.
coat on with the hood like halfway up the back of his head. He's got a hat on and a snood up to his eyes.
Up to his eyes.
And the whole crowd was singing a song. He's big, he's bed,
Yeah.
red, his feet stick out the bed. And I was like, how the hell Did they?
Do you know what? So when I was sitting down there like that, because we got into the ground early, there was no one recognised me at all, apart from a couple of people like next to me and one in front of me. Because I took it down every time to talk to Jack to breathe. But then afterwards, obviously, we went at half time, we went down. But Jack, the whole way there, he was going, I was trying to teach him the songs. And all the way down, teaching him different songs, Virgil van Dijk's, Salah's, obviously the team songs, whatever. And then he goes, but Dad, my favourite's As Big as Red, His Feet Stick Out of Bed. And I said, look, they're not going to sing that. I don't play here anymore.
Yeah.
There's no way you're not going to hear that one today. So just, he said, oh, Dad, that's my favourite. And I was like, okay, don't listen. They're not going to sing, so learn the other ones anyway. So we've gone downstairs for a beer after, and someone's recognised. We've gone for a photo. Then, obviously, I've pulled the thing down. Then it was like all the fans have seen. So then they started singing His Big as Red. I looked at Jack and he was singing it. And he was so happy.
How many Liverpool fans were there?
I'll be a few thousands.
Yeah.
And they were all singing your song?
Well, no, it was just down in the concourse where people were having a beer and stuff. And then obviously it started going, and it was, it was great for Jack. But because in the away grounds, they can't really see. It was their first game. But in the away grounds, everyone stands up. So it's hard for them to kind of see, and couldn't really get to grips with it. So we just left kind of after that, and just went to a pub around the corner and watched the game. But instead of a game, I went in there and said, obviously he's got a big TV there. I said, can you put the match on? I was watching this, what was on there. He said, no, we don't show the football in here. So
one of them
we had
places.
a pint and watched it on our phone. But the entirety, what was on the TV was Girls Aloud on tour.
So you were watching that?
Yeah. I had my phone up like.
Girls Aloud live in concert. I was going, come on, mate.
You kept that one quiet.
Madness. But we watched the game on the phone whilst watching some of that.
Oh, you had a big week then.
Yeah, no, it was good. And it was great. They loved it. They loved the whole experience.
And they were so excited when they come home. Like they got the scarves and, just soaking in that atmosphere.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a really good day. And it's a great ground, Southampton, as well. Obviously,
you played for them?
I know.
Oh my God. He was on the cover of the programme.
No, you were. What?
Oh, yeah.
Just by complete coincidence.
On the front, it was like sort of 10 players who'd played for both clubs.
Oh, okay.
So I was in the corner.
Oh, mate, that's amazing.
I didn't have a clue, but then Johnny was like, there's you, Dad.
That's incredible, that.
Yeah, it was good. It was a great day. It was such a nice day, I think it's a special kind of time when you take your kids
to the first game.
First game, really. Like they've been to games when I've played, but Johnny and Jack were babies. They wouldn't remember.
Jack wasn't born when you were playing.
My last game, Johnny was on the pitch.
Johnny, but not Jack, because you retired and then Jack was born.
Yeah,
you retired and Jack was born in June.
Remember, if you're loving this content, please subscribe.
Yeah, following on from our pod last week, where it was like the countdown to Christmas. A lot of people have written in about Christmas do's, the do's and don'ts. So I thought we could have a little chat.
Yeah, well, obviously, we've got to have a pod Christmas party, and we've got like a team around us, that help us. Obviously, Jay today on sound, Ross is here, George, Jamie, people that work for us and do the podcast. We all go out, and obviously we had a night out the other day, and George feels like George has already had his Christmas party.
Didn't George sleep on the street?
Yeah.
What the hell?
He took a disco nap, to be fair, I heard.
It's what's good about Christmas parties is you find out, about everyone.
Yeah.
I think when
you see the real me.
The real you.
So yeah, I think what I would say advice-wise is, if you're pretending to be someone else, maybe think about how much you drink. Because the real you come out.
Yeah, but the thing is, how do you go about that? So because I haven't ever been worked in an office kind of environment. If you went on the office party, are you allowed to get absolutely hammered?
Yeah.
Or is it kind of...
I think it brings people together. I always remember we had a few drinks and a couple of new signings and things like that. Like they would be so much more reserved and you wouldn't find out the real person. You have a couple of beers and they're in.
Yeah.
And it's like everyone's a good laugh. Even if there's a language barrier, quite often it really brings the team together. Yeah. Genuinely, yeah.
Salud!
I remember taking a couple of lads before who didn't speak a word of English. Not one word. And they're still good lads. They're trying, they want to be involved with the lads. They just haven't got the languages in there.
Yeah.
And then you can tell already that good people because they're coming out regardless that they can't understand one word.
Yeah.
And you know,
Just want to be in the mix.
and then you want to help them
Yeah.
more on the pitch or whenever you're doing things. You
I
want to
love a Christmas
bring them in.
party. We need to sort our office Christmas party out.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Because that's definitely not in the diary.
Yeah.
That needs to happen.
Yeah.
That
I
does.
think we're just after one of these records, we just go and get completely sloshed. Car parked. We can do it just down the road.
I was gonna I wanted to be like healthy before the Christmas party thing kicked in. So I'm gonna lay off. We haven't drank a lot really, have we, recently?
Yeah. When I was playing football this time, I couldn't get involved in any of it.
Yeah.
So I think we should have fun.
Well, we've got me dad coming up this weekend.
Oh, have you?
So
That'd be nice.
we're doing our Christmas with him.
Nice.
That'll be a pub sesh.
So that'll be a nice time. And then I've got I'm doing the kids' Christmas party.
Oh, yeah, you were
So
saying.
I've just got all their friends round. So I cannot wait for that.
How's the plan and prepping for that go?
Yeah, good.
Did you get your reindeer ordered or not?
I can't get fucking reindeer anywhere. I might just buy
What, a real
buy one.
reindeer?
Yeah.
Could you dress up a little pony?
Well,
Put a red
I
nose
could-
on it.
I could
You
dress.
can't do that. Honestly, you'll have people writing in going, like, you can't do that to animals.
No, I could.
Discrimination.
I could get Elvis a little pair of antlers.
Who's Elvis?
The Shetland pony, Jack's little pony.
Oh, yeah.
We could put antlers on Elvis.
That'd be cute.
Catherine could bring him over in the van. He'd be up for that.
He'd be up for that. How do
Go
you
on,
know?
Abs.
Elvis loves a little costume. Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. And then I've got my wreath making.
So funny that you're doing this, by the way. What is that? What is that about?
I like the fact you're just doing stuff like that. It's good.
I'm just so happy with my friends. I love them.
That's like that Winter Wonderland, for instance. That'd be good. Like Christmas time, we should do Winter Wonderland. But again, that's heavy.
Yeah.
Price wise.
Mate,
It's like £10 for one ride.
Yeah.
It's Brewster's there. And the
I'm
bevies
no
and the foods.
stinge. I'm no stinge, but frig me.
It's Brewster's there, mate, honestly. I've said that again. I'm not going there again.
It's heavy duty, isn't it? Yeah.
But you've had some good Christmas parties when you were in your playing days, though,
Yeah,
Pete.
like crackers.
When would you have them? After
And
in
it'd be
January?
me picking him up, and they'd always be fancy dressed. I remember picking him up. He was a giant parrot. He's been like a chicken.
Great times, then, yeah, funny.
When would you have them after Christmas, though? Obviously.
Depends where you can fit it in. Do you know what I mean? If you've got a free week or something.
It'd be
just
like
do it on
more like the
Tuesday.
12th of December or something,
Be like
maybe.
early December or after, you know.
Yeah, because I was going to say probably in the January, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the worst one, obviously, we went to Dublin once with Tottenham, and Harry Redknapp came out, and we'd already been, and Harry had said they won't be having a Christmas party this year. It's too important at Premier League, and I was like, oh fucking hell. We've just had it. Yeah, that wasn't a good one, but we, you know,
I remember that one.
lot of fun though.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
And what about Secret Santas? Have you ever had any mishaps with them?
For my kids' party, we're trying to get all the kids together so they can pick the names out the hat. And my friend was like, why don't we just do a computer-generated one? I was like, you fucking messing? I can barely send an email.
Have you just learned how to drop a pin?
I know.
Computer generated what?
I'm dropping pins left, right and centre now.
Honestly.
Where are you? Let me just drop you my pin to show you where I am.
The only problem, she did it in, we were in Selfridges the other day, and I said, whereabouts are you? And she dropped a pin. I said, it's a fucking shop.
It doesn't work
It's
like
massive.
that, baby.
I'm in this section here, dropping pins everywhere.
You
I mean,
dope.
3,000 square metres shop.
I'm so thick when it comes to technology.
No.
Also, I think that
don't
takes the
have a
joy
clue.
out of it a little bit for the kids. Like the pick
No, I
out the
know.
hat's fun for Secret Santa, isn't it?
What was the AI version or what? What were you talking
Riley told me about it. There's like a computer generated one.
So just a
generate-
name generator. So they just press the space bar and it'd go Jack as fucking Julie or Jack as Jane.
Jack as Jill.
Oh, for like Secret Santa? Oh, okay.
Do you remember when you had Secret Santa at Liverpool and you got Rafa Benitez? We spoke about that before.
Yeah, I have.
And I went to like a charity, because Rafa always used to wear these like leather coats. And I went to like a charity shop and got him like a new leather Mac as a joke. And then Pete got him the Jose Mourinho How to Be the Best Manager book or something. And then he got dropped. He got sent away to Stoke after that.
That is great banter there, though. You've got balls on your feet, I'll give you that, mate.
Well, it's supposed to be secret. Wasn't it? Maybe how secret it was.
We'll give you this. Crouchy.
One of the other guys who didn't have a girlfriend, one of the other players bought him a real bed.
It was
Like a
a
parrot.
national canary, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I went home with him that day and he took it back to the pet shop. That was good fun, though.
I love birds. I quite like a pet bird.
No, they did like, well, it depends if you get parrots loud, isn't it?
Oh, John had a parrot, didn't he? Jürgen.
Plop.
Jürgen.
Yeah, but someone left the window open.
Oh,
and
really?
it flew away. I actually don't agree with keeping birds in cages, to be honest.
No.
They should be free as a bird.
That's obviously a good saying, babe.
Good saying.
Yeah, what I would say is obviously a little bit of advice, words of advice from seasoned professionals like us. One of my sayings is obviously man in the evening's a man in the morning.
Yeah, I like that one.
So if you do go out and you've got work the next day, everyone knows what you've been up to. You're not ill. So get yourself into work the next day, what I would say.
Don't be an
Number one.
Alfie
Yeah.
or a George and take a power nap in the street and wake up on the street.
Don't
It's
do
just
that.
so. But this is what the teenagers do.
The young
But
ones.
remember to enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
But enjoy yourself by being disciplined.
But what you should do is just surround yourself with people who do not judge. My friends don't judge me.
No. Only God can judge you.
Only God can judge me.
Full of them, aren't you? Loads of good saying. Yeah, just go steady out there.
I can't wait.
It's good fun, isn't
It
it?
is
I
good
can't
fun.
wait
really
for a
is good
little.
fun.
So we've got a Christmas party next week with all our good friends, and it's a fantastic group.
Yeah.
So I cannot wait for that. I just need to leave before Shallow comes out. So I can't do that again. That's really embarrassing. I'm becoming the butt of the joke.
You've said that a lot of times though now, and it's always out.
I know. It's
never
just
not.
ridiculous. It's embarrassing. I wish I wasn't an embarrassment.
I'm so proud when you get up there and sing because you've got a great voice as well.
Thanks.
You have really
you.
great voice, and like I'm always really proud of it. I think I'm probably part of the problem.
Yet, so guys, Christmas parties, just enjoy yourself, get merry, surround yourself with people you love, and have an absolute ball, I'd say.
Wise words.
And keep us updated with any funny pictures or stories. Because there's
Keep
got to be
us
some
updated.
shenanigans. There are going to be some shenanigans.
And any Christmas party kind of antics,
yeah.
right in.
Yeah, we want
We-
some
we wanna hear.
Christmas party antics.
Let
Give us
know.
some goss.
Yeah.
100%.
I bet you like people who like work in offices and stuff like get pissed and like snog each other and stuff.
Oh, and the rest, mate. And the rest.
Right, Agony Abs.
Agony Abs.
Can you kick us off, babe?
Yeah. Remember, hit that subscribe button. Hello, Abbey, Pete and Ross. I love the pod, always keeping me entertained with your energy. So, my agony is I've fallen in love. However, this man is in prison. He's everything I wanted, but he's in prison and gets released in January 2025. Sometimes I feel as though, what am I doing falling in love with a criminal? What do? Do I wait it out or stop myself from falling for a criminal? Would love your advice. Thank you.
Well, first of all,
How
I'd
does that-
like to know what he's in for before I comment.
Yeah.
Because if it's certain things I'm thinking
if
of,
it's unpaid-
go for it.
If it's unpaid parking tickets, go for it. But you know,
If it's unpaid parking tickets, like, get rid.
All that.
But, you know, if
Get
it's-
in there.
Seriously, I mean, this is...
well, innocent and proven guilty.
Well, he's in.
He's in there. He's been proven guilty.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, everyone deserves a second chance. You know what I mean? Obviously, I think there's certain things that...
Not everyone, Peter.
No, what I'm saying is there's certain things that are unforgivable, which, you know, I think you should stay away. If there's... It all depends what he's in for. But if it's a genuine mistake and, you know, he's not going to do it again, then we don't know the situation. Everyone's different. And there's a lot of people that come out of prison that are rehabilitated, but there's plenty that aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good point. Well made. Everyone
So-
deserves love as well.
Exactly. And I think you can't...
Not everyone.
You can't
Most
judge
people.
someone on one email.
No,
What
you
I'm
can't, you
saying,
can't, you
Not
like-
everyone deserves love, actually.
No? Agreed.
There's some things that are completely unforgivable.
That is true. That is.
But,
no, that
you
is-
know, we don't know what this guy's done. But, you know,
Tread carefully.
tread carefully.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, this isn't really a question, but I could use some advice. My wife has been in remission for 10 years this year. Amazing. She is also 2 years post-open heart surgery, where she nearly died due to complications. We need to have IVF to have a baby due to my health. It all feels so overwhelming and delayed. I have nephews whom I love dearly, and I can't wait to be a dad. However, my wife's health worries me. She's determined to go through with IVF because she wants to carry the baby herself after everything else has been taken away from her. I just don't know what to do. P.S. That Peter Crouch podcast is top notch. I love the Friday pod. I'm at the top of my Super 6 league, so if you need some tips, Crouchy, I'm here to help. Tom. Well, firstly, I might try. I will tap you up for some help because I'm struggling. But yeah, I mean, difficult on that.
Well, that's a traumatic story. But thank God she's in remission. But IVF is a tough thing. I know so many people who are going through it, and it's tough. But I think with things like that, you need to get proper medical advice. She needs to be strong and in a good frame of mind, because obviously I completely get her point where she feels like everything else has been taken away from her and she wants this chance to carry her own baby.
And it's completely understandable that he's worried about that situation, and he's worried about his wife.
Yeah, I think there are so many options out there for couples wanting to have children, and I think the best thing to do is go to the doctors, get proper medical advice, and I wish them luck, and I pray to God that it comes out with a happy ending.
Well, Tom, listen, please keep in touch, because this is something that we'd like to be across, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Find out how you're doing, but definitely, seek medical advice, not our advice on this one, I would say, because this is something, someone's health, life.
And it's nice that he's concerned as well. Like he's like from his perspective, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like he's clearly he wants to have kids, but he's really worried about his wife's health and well-being as well.
Yeah, I think IVF is not easy, so she just needs to go and get proper medical advice. Check that she's been in remission for 10 years.
Yeah,
she's done remarkable. She's had open heart surgery again. She's recovered from, but I think she just needs to triple check that she is strong enough at this time to go through another traumatic process, because not only is it tough on your body, IVF, it's very tough mentally as well. And I know that from really good friends of mine who've gone through that experience. So yeah, go to your doctor, check it out, and yeah, keep us updated.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Hi both. This one's a bit embarrassing, and I definitely don't want anyone figuring out who I am, so please keep me on. I, like Abby, would consider myself a shy shitter when it comes to going to the bathroom. I avoid ever going in public, like to wait until my housemates are out of the house before I do my business. However, I have recently, in the last 3 months, started seeing a boy, and things are going really well, up to the point where we're spending most of our spare time together. I'm sure you know how the story goes. I lie awake in bed at night in agony from stomach cramps, waiting for his gentle snoring to begin so I can start to pass gas, as you would say, or run out for a midnight poo. However, this is not sustainable, and I need advice on how I can either get him out the house when I go to Browntown or at least get away with it when he's downstairs. The thought of him going into the bathroom after me and getting a whiff of anything gives me anxiety.
Gives me anxiety?
Wow.
Look, I get it. New relationship, no one wants to know all that kind of stuff, but
you can't
it's a
hide
human
that forever.
bodily function.
Yeah, it's just a body. We all do it.
Everyone does it. Everyone. Even bloody J-Lo.
Yeah.
J-Lo, really?
Yeah.
Do you reckon she does?
Bet your hair poo smell lovely.
I bet no, I mean, it's got to, you can't live like that.
You can't.
No.
But I totally get that in a new relationship.
There are, with the smell stuff, you can get a bit of VI poo down the toilet or something like that, can't
What the hell is that?
you? Never heard of VI poo?
No.
It's like a little spray you can put it down the bog, and when you flush
I
it,
think
makes it
that's
smell
worse.
nice. Well, because it's
Why are
bang
you
on.
covering it up?
Yeah.
I think it's way worse.
Well, I don't know.
Fucking hell.
This is a hard one to...
You're completely relaxed in this scenario.
You've got to be, haven't you?
I think boys
relaxed.
tend to be more than
Well,
girls.
you come in sometimes.
No, I'm in the bath and you go. That's disgusting. And the kids. Kids do it every time in the bath. I don't get
do
baths
that.
anymore because of it.
I don't
They just come in and have a numero dos every time I'm bloody get in the bath. It's just terrible.
We were talking about something on the Peter Crouch pod the other day.
I know, I heard.
About walking in straight away and reversing it.
What does that mean?
So you basically come in. So instead of you just will go straight in and hug the toilet rather than turning around, going for a number 2. So
Go and reverse cowgirl.
You could put like a pillow on the top, rest your head, or you could look out the window. Because it's quite often a window behind. It's like a better view.
There's never a window behind a toilet.
There is. My dad's got one of this.
Yeah,
It's normal because you open the window after you've had a number 2, don't you?
No, I have windows
And
in the
also, no one's
bathroom,
seeing
but there's
anything
no
'cause you've
one.
got the back
There's
of the
normally
toilet.
not a window behind a toilet because of the plumbing and everything.
Yeah, but like it's just something to bear in mind. Do you know what I mean? Like if you want to
Keep
express
that
yourself,
shit to your own. Pod.
These are the hot takes you missed out if you're not listening to the Peter
the
Crouch.
kind of stuff you're missing out on. You know what I mean? It's just a thought. It just spice
No,
it
because
up.
how the bowl's designed is
Yeah,
to
but what you
go
could say
down
is-
the because the front end of the bowl is normally sloped. So if you're sitting in that way, it's just going to stay on the ledge.
Yeah, but could we design a toilet that makes it more comfortable?
But why do you want to be facing a wall? You can't breathe.
Why do you want to face the door?
You don't face.
No, not the wall, like a window or something.
Yeah, but you'll be facing the no, but there's no window behind it. The
Or
toilet.
you could use the
because
cistern so you put things on like a pillow or snacks, drinks.
snacks.
no one eats while they're having on the
Yeah,
toilet.
but maybe because we're doing it wrong is what I'm saying. Like, you could get, quite often you have 10 minutes spare there. You could have 10 minutes
10 minutes?
sleep, whilst
Micro
killing
sleep.
2 birds with 1 stone.
You can't.
Bring your laptop in there, put it on,
Continue
telly,
to work.
do some work.
I'm just going to put an end to this conversation right now. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic.
I don't know. I just think outside the box.
Pete, it's got legs, mate.
Don't knock it
I'm waiting on
until
this.
you've tried it.
No. If I come into my bathroom and you're facing the other way,
Reverse
I will
cowgirl.
literally divorce you on the spot. Literally.
Well, do you know there's some people
but
that go completely
your legs
naked?
won't even. Your legs are too long to hit the wall. You be legs
But
akimbo.
the thing is, you can go knees on the floor. Like you can. Do you know what I mean?
can't go knees
you
on the
can.
floor.
You could hug it. You can if your knees are that long. I could put knees on the floor.
No, just no. No, moving
I
on.
think it could be more comfortable. It's just a thought, and I think that's.
It's another piece of nonsense I do not want in my brain.
This is why you're a disruptor, Peter. This is, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I'm just the
People
thing.
laughed at Steve Jobs.
When everyone
People laughed
starts,
at
they
Steve
did. They laughed at him. They did. You know. Mozart. They didn't know what he was doing.
Babies, you're talking about literal geniuses.
You know.
Throw shit at the wall sometimes.
You've
It'll
got
stick.
to break down barriers. You've got to break down barriers when you're an entrepreneur.
I can't deal with this. Come on, let's move on.
I don't think we were helped there at all.
I really
but-
want a bacon butty.
Did we not help? How did we need any help? Did we?
I think she just needs to relax. No one cares. Don't worry about it. This is not sustainable. She can't maintain this in a long-term relationship. She can still be discreet. I don't like to talk about anything like that. I just don't think it's ladylike. Like
But-
I'm not like a buffer or anything like that. Like, it's a no from me. It's an absolute no.
But I think you can still close the door, can't you? And do your stuff, and then even if he shouts or something, just say, "No, I'm on the toilet." That's all you need to say.
Or just send them
come
on a
out
little
with-
job. Send
give-
them on a message.
Give that 5.
I just don't like this kind of conversation. It's horrible and
Right,
it's not. It's
move
not doing
on.
anything for my mind.
All right, let's move on. That's the end of the pod. That's the end of the pod.
A bum note to finish on.
Yeah.
That was shit, wasn't it?
I just don't want the visions of it all. Stop.
Okay.
Well, I'm excited for our Christmas party. Oh, do you know what I ordered?
Bit of your log.
Oh, you would log.
Oh my God, we did our M&S Christmas tasting the other day.
Oh, talk to me.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Do you know what they do? Double bacon wrapped halloumi with a honey drizzle.
And the pigs and blankets. I thought they did have the pigs and blankets
Yeah,
as well.
but
didn't
Yeah,
they?
they double wrap
double
the pigs
wrap,
and blankets,
but
but they've done it with halloumi as well.
And then they had the mini Yorkies, Pete. Tiny mini Yorkies with pulled beef and gravy in them.
Like finger food.
Like party food. Oh my God. So we also had to taste the wine as well with this. We had like a little inch of the wine each for thing. And then we like if we did it wrong, they'd open another bottle just so because Pete'd have to open it on camera. They took all the booze away with them.
Oh, poor form.
I had to go out and get some more red, didn't I?
Yeah, because
we had
got a flavour. You got a dreaded flavour.
What a shame. Started that at 11 o'clock as well, didn't we?
That was my Christmas party, mine and Pete's.
Yeah.
You've had your Christmas do. You could
You
shut
had
up.
your do. Tried all that food. Loads of wines I got in. Oh, well, listen, I'm going to treat you this Christmas. Don't worry. Don't you worry. You'll be well looked after.
Well, we've already said no presents.
No, but I'm talking about like we'll get some time together doing good things.
I'd love that. Just,
I've got something in mind. It'd be lovely.
or maybe I won't like it. I can't remember the last time we went out, just you and I. Maybe we'll have nothing to say.
Can't win, can you? You literally cannot win.
Oh, I love it.
All right.
Okay, guys, if you
No.
also hate your husband, write in.
Can't ruin it.
On a serious note, I would love to go out, just me and you. A lovely little Christmassy date. Doesn't have to be a late one.
Yeah.
Even a lunch, you know?
All right, fantastic. Well, listen, guys, we'll see you next time, hopefully.